So get yours today. Why you bring so near to my face like that? It's very irritating every time you put it so near the face. You don't even see where you're aiming at, you just like... Hurry up, say it, don't waste time. Hi, welcome back to the channel.
Yes.
Today we are going to be doing another ball review of Roto Grip's latest release, the Clone.
So it's a solid asim ball with a slightly modified core as compared to the UFO. So we have a lower RG of 2.51 and a higher differential of 0.056 and a PSA of 0.016. So we'll just each throw a couple of shots with the clone and compare it to different balls, and so you can see the reaction of all the balls and decide what you like better.
Yeah, let's go.
Set all of them with the same surface of 2000 just to compare the difference. Start off with the clone. Oh, it's quite strong. There's like early read and it's also quite angular. Now we compare that to the gem. Very smooth, right? Like, I think it read a bit earlier. Okay, we try the UFO. Okay, on the same line as well. Oh, that read even earlier. Right, it read even earlier and then it like had a very archy motion. I don't know, is it too shiny? Yeah, I think I may add a bit more 2000. Then yeah. It's like, you know, your favorite child don't do well, but then you give excuses and give it one more chance. Wow. Okay, it reads early and it's smooth, but the overall hook, I would say, I think the UFO, right? The UFO hook more than the clone. So we compare those two balls again. I think the clone is a bit more sharper. It feels like it reacts a bit like a strong, solid sim for me. Very continuous. Nice. Okay, one more shot with the UFO. Yeah, definitely reads a lot more and hooks more at the bat. So after bowling a while with all three balls, I realized that the UFO, I had to be like 2-1 to 3-2 left of both balls. I think the furthest right for me was the clone. Then the gem is about 1-1 left because I had to keep it slightly closer to bucket and it needed more oil. Yeah. I have my clone here. It's drilled one of my usual drillings. 45 by 4.5 by, what did I say just now, 50? Yes. So this is a 46-foot pattern, the Thailand Open pattern for this year. Ooh, it is very strong. So when I first got my clone, right, the out of the box was a 2000 finish. But then when I checked the website on Roto Grip, it said reactor glass. So I think it is what it is. So I drilled it. Then that day I was bowling leg as well. So I tried the clone on the leg pattern at Mount Faber. But I feel like it is way too strong at 2000 for a leg pattern. Like my ball, it was looking very, very tired. Where I usually use an absolute for leg. So I would think that if you want to use it for leg at Mount Faber, you might want to like bring up the surface, put a little bit of polish or compound on it so that it can at least get through the front and not look so tired. But if you get it at a reactor gloss finish, just nice. can see how it's still reading, even though it's a pretty loaded pattern, 46 feet. Yes, so now I will try my reality. It is almost the same drilling and it's a pretty new piece as well, so it's quite comparable. So for the reality, I was about 2-1 right of the clone. So for me, I feel like the clone is a lot stronger than the reality. Even though the number it was supposed to go, the clone RG is about 2.51 and then the reality's RG is 2.49. So the clone is a lot stronger for me as compared to the reality. I just feel like the back end, right, they both of them pop at the same way, but then the read, in terms of read, I feel like I get more from the clone. And both of them, I put it at the same surface now. It's at a 1000 hand by hand, but not like strong, just to get a little bit of surface. Because I did polish it after bowling league, and then it's going a bit too long for this 46-foot pattern, so I brought it back down to like 1000, like a very light one. Very good. It gives me the confidence to actually send the ball out because I know that the ball will read. Yeah, and that's one thing that I really struggle a lot with sometimes. Like if I don't see reaction, then I'll try and help the ball. So this ball helps itself. Yes, that's right. Okay.
So today I'll be throwing the clone. I'll just throw a couple of shots and let you see the lines and the angles. So far the vibe I'm getting from this ball is that it reads really well and it still finishes very strongly. So I like the jam where the ball reads early, it's kind of slow. So that's what I don't like about the jam because it's too slow for me. So this is going to be a lot faster at the break point there where it transits. So I kind of like this ball better. So as you can see from that shot, it reads really well and it finishes really strong. So I really like it. Alright, so we've seen the reaction of the clone. So now I'll just try the UFO alert off the same line and see where the ball ends up. Oh no. Alright, so that shot was in a little bit and it helped a lot better because I think the UFO alert is a hybrid cover stock and I already bowled with this ball for like 1+ year. So it's quite old. So that's why it's a lot smoother and goes a lot longer than the clone. I'm definitely seeing a little bit more hole with the UFO alert. And I think I broke down the lanes quite a bit. So it's hooking off the break point now. So as you can see, I think the UFO alert and the clone is pretty much similar. I think if you have a little bit more ball speed, the clone might be a better match for you. Or because you cannot find the UFO alert anymore, so get the clone. Alright, so I'll just compare it with the DNA because I think since the rest did the jam and the reality, I'll just do with another big ball in the lineup and see what's the difference between the clone and the DNA. Right, so in my opinion, I feel like the DNA goes a lot longer than the clone. And it doesn't finish as quickly, I mean, it doesn't finish as strongly at the back end as compared with the clone. I feel like the DNA is a smoother ball as compared to the clone. So I think if you need to blend out the reaction, you need a smoother and more controllable reaction, then the DNA will be better. Right. So I moved one board right. No, I moved one board left with the DNA. And you can see that it's still quite smooth and flat at the pocket. So I think it's not the right match now. I'll just throw a couple more shots and we'll see. So you can see the DNA doesn't have as much of a defined spot off the breakpoint as compared to the clone. So it's really a lot smoother, and if that's what you're looking for, a stronger and more defined hook spot off the breakpoint, then I think clone is your best bet.
So where does the clone fit in your arsenal?
I think the clone will be a good ball down from the jam if you're looking for a little bit more length and a little bit more entry angle. So I think that will be below the jam. But I think I will mostly start off with the clone as compared to the jam, because for me I need a more defined hook spot and the jam is sometimes too slow. So I think it will be my benchmark solid ace ball.
Okay, there you have it. All our sentiments of the clone and how it fits in our arsenal and how it compares to other bowling balls.
We hope that this ball reviews helps you with your
Purchase.
With your ball decision making.
yes.
And let us know down in the comments below what other balls you want to see.
If we have it, we'll do it.
Yes, see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.